Right now at 5, Queen Elizabeth II has died. We are looking back on her life and legacy.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 5.
Good afternoon and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 5. I'm Ken Kozarowski. Britain's Queen Elizabeth II has died at the age of 96 years old. Buckingham Palace issued a statement saying the Queen died peacefully at her residence in Scotland. CBS's Ian Lee looks back at her life.
Even into her 90s, Queen Elizabeth II kept up her royal duties. She became the longest reigning monarch in British history in 2015.
Inevitably, a long life can pass by many milestones. My own is no exception.
At 25 years old, Elizabeth became queen. Millions watched the first ever televised crowning of a British monarch. Queen Elizabeth worked with more than a dozen British prime ministers, beginning with Winston Churchill, and was head of state in 15 other Commonwealth countries. A series of royal dramas marked her reign. Her son Andrew's high-profile marriage to Sarah Ferguson failed. And in 1992, her oldest son, Charles, separated from Princess Diana. That same year, the Queen watched part of Windsor Castle go up in flames, destroying millions in art and furniture.
1992 is not a year on which I shall look back with undiluted pleasure.
In 1997, a car crash in Paris killed Princess Diana, stunning the world. Many criticized the Queen for not showing emotion. More than a decade later, the Queen celebrated a royal wedding as her grandson, Prince William, married Kate Middleton. The couple gave the Queen 3 heirs to the throne. The Queen watched another tiny royal join the family after her youngest grandson, Prince Harry, married Meghan Markle. Just a few years later, the Queen lost her husband of 73 years. She called the death of Prince Philip a huge void in her life, but she carried on. And at 96 years old, celebrated her Platinum Jubilee. The week of fanfare and festivities marked the Queen's 70 years on the British throne. Ian Lee, CBS News, London.
The Queen's successor is Charles, her oldest son. The palace says the King and Queen will remain at their Scottish residence this evening and return to London tomorrow. Time to take a break and switch it over to meteorologist Bill Grahl for a quick look at your forecast.
Well, another summer-like day today for sure, and it's still going to be warm tomorrow. That tops our list of what you need to know. Another warm day across the region for tomorrow. A little cooler to the north and west where some rain showers will move in the afternoon. And then periodic rain chances, unfortunately, just in time for the weekend from Friday night all the way through Monday. And because of that, cooler temperatures this weekend with highs only in the 60s for many. Today, low to mid-80s were common. 85, I can update the high in La Crosse, 84 in Eau Claire, 82 in Winona. 80 in Viroqua and 82 in Prairie du Chien. Kind of some hazy sunshine right now. A little bit of wildfire smoke filtering across the region, continues from the west. Otherwise, some clouds off to the north and west, but otherwise lots of sunshine for the rest of us. 83 still in La Crosse, Sparta, and Eau Claire. 81 in Winona, also 81 in Prairie du Chien. So clear to partly cloudy overnight. Mild temperatures and a bit breezy. Overnight lows generally in the 60s, including 66 in La Crosse, and those winds should stay up enough that fog chances tomorrow morning are slim to none. I'll talk more about those rainy days ahead for the weekend with my 8-day forecast in just a few minutes.
All right, thanks a lot, Bill. Well, the state of Wisconsin will receive $14 million as part of a settlement with e-cigarette company Juul. The tentative agreement between Juul and 34 U.S. states resolves a 2-year investigation into the company's marketing and sales price. One Gunderson Health System pediatric expert says the settlement is a huge win for the state, especially in La Crosse, where nicotine has become a real issue.
Here in La Crosse, a couple years ago, we had school teachers in 4th grade taking vaping products away from students. 4th grade.
Dr. Marr also explained the data shows over 106,000 children in Wisconsin will die prematurely due to smoking. UW-La Crosse is responding to 2 possible cases of monkeypox. The 2 individuals involved are currently in isolation and are awaiting their test results. UWL is also working with Mayo Clinic Health System, the Student Health Center, and the La Crosse County Health Department to identify who might be at risk of getting sick. The CDC reports the virus spreads through direct contact, but also by touching surfaces that have been used by someone with monkeypox. So UWL says staff will be increasing cleaning and disinfecting services around the campus, and the university is encouraging students and faculty to be cautious when around others. The U.S. Senate Majority Leader says the Senate will vote on marriage equality in the coming weeks. Congress introduced the Respect for Marriage Act in July to codify same-sex and interracial marriage as a response to the Supreme Court overturning Roe v. Wade. In that decision, Justice Clarence Thomas had suggested the court look at previous rulings on marriage equality and right to contraceptives. Democrats seek to put those rights into federal law. The bill already passed the House but needs 10 Republican senators' support to avoid the filibuster and bring the bill to a vote. Wisconsin Senator Tammy Baldwin, the first lesbian woman elected to the Senate, has been working with Republican Susan Collins to find that Republican support. Wisconsin's other U.S. Senator is reversing course on initial support for the Respect for Marriage Act. Senator Ron Johnson says he won't support the bill in its current state because of concerns over religious liberties. 2 months ago, Johnson had issued a statement saying he saw, quote, no reason to oppose the bill. A progressive talk radio station has obtained audio of Johnson telling a group of Wisconsin voters earlier this month that he wrote that statement to get congressional reporters off his back. Johnson says he always supported civil unions and believes the Supreme Court will never overturn previous decisions on marriage equality. Democratic candidate for Wisconsin's 3rd Congressional District, Brad Pfaff, is continuing his campaign for Congress by traveling the back roads. Pfaff made his second stop today at the Service Family Farm in Stoddard. Pfaff hopes this tour will let Wisconsin voters know that he supports farmers and their families.
I am running for Congress because these are the values that I believe in. These are the type of people that I believe in. These are the kind of people that get up every single day and they work hard in order to be able to put food on the table for all of us. And at the same time, they give back to their community.
Pfaff's opponent, Republican Derek Van Orden, commented on the tour, saying the state senator, quote, lost family farms during his career. Pfaff will continue his tour throughout this week. Governor Tony Evers finished his back-to-school tour with a visit to his former stomping grounds today. Evers was at Tomah Middle School with State Superintendent Dr. Jill Underly. They also made a stop at Miller Elementary. Evers and Underly spoke about their plan to improve students' mental health.
But we've also, the state superintendent and I, are looking at a $250 million investment in mental health services going forward, making it categorical aid so it's not something special, it's something that's part of the school.
If Evers wins re-election in November for the governor's spot, he will announce a $2 billion plan for K-12 public schools. Mental health issues in adolescents were on the rise before the COVID-19 pandemic, but now health officials are seeing rates of depression and anxiety symptoms double since the pandemic. The CDC is warning of a mental health crisis among teenagers, with 4 in 10 teens reporting they are persistently sad or hopeless, and 1 in 5 saying they have contemplated suicide. Social distancing played a big role in developing social skills among younger individuals. One clinical therapist says we're seeing the effects of it.
We've seen that socialization continue for kids, and they're not as involved in activities as they had been in the past. We also know that social media has played a part when kids are disconnecting from other activities. They are found to be engaging more with social media.
Health officials encourage family, friends, and teachers to lend a helping hand and ask if someone is okay if they're isolating themselves. Coming up after the break this evening, get out those walking shoes. Stepping Out in Pink begins this weekend. What to expect with a couple of new changes coming to the event.
Where's the best place for local, fresh, quality meat? The Holman Locker and Meat Market, of course. Purchase a minimum of 25 pounds of 90% lean ground beef for $4.99 per pound or 85% lean for $4.69 per pound. Shop local at your Holman Locker and Meat Market.
Think crime is bad now? Mandela Barnes would make it worse. Barnes would eliminate cash bail even after the Waukesha Christmas parade attack, supports amnesty and sanctuary cities for illegals, and had worked for a radical group that wants to defund the police. Barnes has a long record of smearing police while spending your tax dollars on security for himself. Mandela Barnes, wrong on crime, dangerous for Wisconsin. Senate Leadership Fund is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Welcome to Wesco. Welcome to huge selection and savings. Creep up on savings all month long with our progressive sale. The more you spend, the more you save. $50 off a $500 purchase. $125 off $1,000. $300 off $2,000. $600 off $3,000. The savings never end on bedding, recliners, dining, and more. Wesco and Sparta, where white glove delivery and setup are always free. Tell them Peyton sent you.
Menards is the destination for your bathroom project. Save on bath faucets from Moen. Moen faucets give you a lifetime of beauty, reliability, and innovative features. Right now, all Moen faucets are 11% off. Complete the look with Shaw vinyl plank flooring. It has the look of tile or wood and is waterproof and easy to install, making it a perfect choice for your bathroom. Get 11% off all Shaw flooring right now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Derek Van Orden, former U.S. Navy SEAL. Over 20 years of active duty, defending America in hostile territory. 5 combat tours, hundreds of missions, sea, air, and land. Now, he's on the most important no-fail mission of his life.
Saving America for my grandchildren and yours.
Grandpa, we're just going to the park.
Yes, we are. You guys ready? Yeah! Derek Van Orden and I approve this mission and this message.
Holman Locker and Meat Market, your place for fresh, quality, local meat. Now's the time to stock up with our fall bundle. Call and order yours today. Eat healthy, shop local at your Holman Locker and Meat Market, and much, much more.
Thank you for watching News 8 Now, our community, your station.
Every year, over 43,000 women nationwide die from breast cancer. But according to the American Cancer Society, when breast cancer is detected early, the 5-year survival rate is 99%. News 8 Now's Dua Israr introduces us to a cancer survivor who's dedicated her life to making sure everyone gets tested for breast cancer.
Betty Cabrera has donated over $3 million to Gunderson Health System for cancer research, a hospital she says saved her life in more ways than one. For nearly 80 years, Betty's optimism has been a shining light, even through the toughest parts of her life. Betty has battled 3 types of cancer: stomach, throat, and most recently, breast cancer. Every run-in with cancer brought Betty from Illinois to Gunderson Health System in La Crosse. And now she spends her time giving back to the community she says became a close friend.
That's the only thing I pray to God every day, that I can make a difference in somebody's life.
Betty says her run-ins with cancer have shown her the importance of early detection. She recommends everyone should schedule a mammogram with their local healthcare provider. And Betty moved to La Crosse in June because she wanted to be closer to what she considers her lifelong hospital. She will be the honorary chair this year at Steppin' Out in Pink, La Crosse's annual walk for cancer research.
All right, thanks so much, Dua, and we will have Dua's full feature with Betty coming up tonight at 6. Now, of course, this Saturday's edition of Steppin' Out in Pink will have a different feel for participants. The event is moving from Gunderson to La Crosse's Riverside Park, and event coordinators couldn't be more excited to make the venue switch.
We definitely saw it as a growth opportunity to meet our community where they're at, and we've seen an incredible amount of support from the change of location. A lot of the downtown businesses have adopted going the extra mile for us on Saturdays, so they're doing promotions within their own organizations and businesses.
Sneath believes the new route will also be more appealing for participants as it'll take people through the marsh trails. Walkers are encouraged to walk anytime between 7 a.m. and 12 p.m. Saturday. The vendor market opens right at 7 at Riverside Park, and the official program begins at 8:30. Elvis is making an entrance. Tomorrow officially marks Elvis Explosion's 25th year at the La Crosse Center. 35 tribute artists from all over the world will compete. The contestant with the voice and look most similar to Elvis will be crowned king and walk away with $10,000. Event organizers say ticket sales are booming this year, and it's thanks to the popularity of the latest Elvis biopic.
Ticket sales are strong, and that is because of the shot in the arm by the new movie. And we're seeing a younger crowd coming in. Elvis may be gone physically, but through his movies, through his records, he lives on.
The event will feature live music from all Elvis eras. Tickets are available online or at the door. We'll have more information posted at news8000.com. Well, after the break, waving goodbye to beaches. Coastal parts of the country are concerned with the phenomenon of beach erosion.
And I'm Chief Meteorologist Bill Grahl. One more dry day and mainly a warm day tomorrow. But if you have outdoor plans this weekend, you might want to plan B. I'll explain with my 8-day forecast up next.
Did you know Tim Michaels pledged to cut millions from public schools?
We're already throwing so much money at education.
He'll drain classrooms and gut school funding. Is that the kind of divisive radical you want as your governor?
Blaines Farm and Fleet's Big Fall Sale is going on now. We're your one-stop shop for seasonal supplies, offering massive fall savings throughout the store. Like 1-pound bags of Blaine's Farm and Fleet almonds, 2 for $8. Men's work and sport long sleeve pocket tees, just $15.99. All Carlisle specialty tires are 10% off. Plus, now through Saturday, get our lowest price of the year on this Continental Pizza Oven, just $31.99.
Oh, great. My wireless bill just went up.
Should have gone with US Cellular. They aren't raising prices on any of their plans.
Seriously?
Yeah, my price won't increase.
Well, that is refreshing. I feel like everywhere you turn these days, prices are going up.
Supply chain got us too. Don't get me started on the overhead cost.
At US Cellular, every plan for everyone is price protected.
You know, I respect a female entrepreneur.
US Cellular, where every plan is price protected.
Dear Senator Johnson, living on a fixed income, it's a struggle. I paid into Social Security and Medicare every paycheck. So it was a slap in the face when you voted to weaken Medicare. That would increase out-of-pocket costs. And when you wanted to let Wall Street gamble with Social Security. Senator Johnson, you look out for yourself and your fat cat donors, but have forgotten about us. SMP is responsible for the content of this ad.
My name is Heather Loudon. I was officially diagnosed with invasive ductal carcinoma. Overall, the care that I received at Toma Health was top-notch.
Here at Toma Health, we provide IV therapy for patients receiving hydration, blood transfusions, all the way up to complex situations like chemotherapy and biologics.
When you need intravenous care, Toma Health offers compassionate infusion therapy.
Toma Health, offering quality care close to home.
Did you know Tim Michaels supports allowing teenagers to buy AR-15s with no waiting period?
I throw guns.
Teenagers with assault weapons. Is that the kind of divisive radical you want as your governor?
We're with Drew Barrymore gearing up for season 3 and first on set of Days of Our Lives next ET.
Thank you for watching News 8 Now, our community, your station.
Coastal communities around the country are concerned about the rate of beach erosion on their shores. Beach erosion occurs when the moving waves pull sand away from the shoreline. Coastal parts of the country like Florida, Hawaii, and New Jersey are all witnessing beach erosion across their coastlines. Although climate change is one factor in beach erosion, human developments that are close to the water are another factor.
We have city facilities here that have been here 100 years, and we want to keep it that way.
As the tides continue to creep in, experts say the problems will continue to grow and leave cities on high alert. Meanwhile, closer to home in the Cooley region, another summer-like condition day, but not necessarily going to stick around for too much longer, Bill.
Looks like tomorrow is going to stay warm, but boy, by the weekend, not only do rain chances increase, but those temperatures look to decrease. You'll see that in the 8-day forecast in just a moment. Again, some hazy sunshine, a lot of wildfires out to the west, so some smoke aloft is what's causing that hazy look. 85 was the high today, 65 the low, so above average. Averages are 79 and 57, 99 and 35 are the records, no rainfall. And for the month, only a quarter inch of rain, so we're about 7/10 below average, so we could actually use some rainfall across the region. You just kind of hate to time it over the weekend. 83 with that hazy sunshine out at the airport, 82 downtown here at the station. Breezy south winds sustained around 20 and the Mississippi rising 5.34 feet. 83 with sunshine for you folks up in Eau Claire. Breezy there as well. South winds at about 15 to 20. Now temperatures primarily in the low to mid 80s around here. Still some 90s along the Front Range into the northern and central plains, but a cold front farther north and west does usher in some changes by Friday night and into Saturday. Current temps 83 in Eau Claire, 82 in Black River Falls, 83 in La Crosse, and 78 in Viroqua, and dew points generally between about 62 or 61 and 65, even 66 degrees. So most of us in that sticky range. Again, if your dew point's around 66, probably a little bit more muggier for you, but dew points will drop a little bit tonight, right around 60 or 61, so not overly muggy overnight. And again, breezy south winds sustained at around 10 to 20, gusting around 30 miles per hour in both La Crosse and over towards Rochester, 26 mile per hour gust up in Eau Claire. So all is quiet locally, but off to the north and west, some clouds and some scattered showers showers. That's along a cold front that's going to take its sweet old time shifting southeast across the area. So it looks like the rain chances for most of us will hold off until tomorrow night. But with the slow movement of that cold front, we may have to deal with off and on rain chances right through the weekend, even into Monday. So quiet tonight, still kind of breezy south winds. Now tomorrow, there is a slight chance for some showers tomorrow afternoon in our northern and western communities. So you will be cooler as well. The rest of us should stay dry until tomorrow night. Scattered showers, maybe some isolated thunderstorms. That'll take us into Saturday morning as well. Again, watch the clock up there. And Saturday lunchtime, still some scattered showers. Now, SkyTracker showing some dry time in the afternoon. But again, we still may be dealing with some off and on showers. So highs tomorrow, lower to middle 80s across the county. Warmest readings to the south and east. And as you head to the north and west with that thicker cloud cover and better rain chances, afternoon highs in the mid to upper 70s. So for tonight, clear to partly cloudy, mild 66, a lot of bright moonlight. It's full tomorrow night. 83 tomorrow, dry for most during the day, chance of rain tomorrow night, and then periodic rain showers through the weekend. Not going to rain all the time, but you'll want to have a plan B if you have outdoor plans just in case. And look at those highs in the 60s, right around 70 on Monday. Still a chance of showers and then some dry time next Tuesday and Wednesday. Some slight rain chances later in the week, but more seasonable during this stretch. Highs in the upper 70s to around 80 degrees.
All right. Thanks a lot, Bill.
Okay.
Coming up, after 5 years of helping educate people about marine life, one sea turtle is ready for her first big swim. That story next.
CityCam 8 is brought to you by The Board Store. Ever wonder what a bath remodel would do for your soul? Rejoice! The Board Store can help you find that joy with a new tub or shower or a complete bath remodel. Call or visit today.
Inflation, it's everywhere. But with the buy one Famous Star, get another one for $1 deal at Hardee's.
There's finally some relief.
Bite into the Famous Star today, only at Hardee's.
These are actual crime scenes across Wisconsin. Yet Mandela Barnes supports defunding the police.
The minute you talk about reducing a police department's budget, then it's like all hell breaks loose and everybody acts like you're signaling Armageddon. But that's not the case. It's about reallocating funds.
And where did your tax dollars get reallocated to? More police security for Barnes. Mandela Barnes. Less safety for you, more for him. Wisconsin Truth Pack is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Look, we knew the other side would make up lies about me to scare you. Now they're claiming I want to defund the police and abolish ICE. That's a lie. I'll make sure our police have the resources and training they need to keep our communities safe. And that our communities have the resources to stop crime before it happens. I'll bring back manufacturing. And I'll pass a middle-class tax cut. And if that's too scary for Washington, then so be it. I'm Mandela Barnes, and I approve this message.
Next to Market Watch, numbers. Boring. In more delicious news, there's a buy one Famous Star, get one for $1 deal at Hardee's.
Bite into the Famous Star today, only at Hardee's.
We're with Drew Barrymore, gearing up for season 3 and first on set of Days of Our Lives, next ET.
Thank you for watching News 8 Now, our community, your station.
Belle the sea turtle has been a key part of marine biology studies for the past 5 years. And after that time, Belle is now being released for her first taste of the ocean.
It is sentimental in the sense that we feel like we've done our best to prepare Belle for the wild, and so we just hope that she's going to go out there and live her role and live her best life.
Belle has never actually been in the ocean before. She was a straggler when she hatched, meaning she didn't make it to sea on her own. The 4-H Center takes sea turtles like Belle in for about 5 years at a time.
We have certain procedures that we follow with the Department of Natural Resources of Georgia, and by the time they're about 5 years old, they've reached the appropriate weight and length of carapace size in order to be released for the wild.
Even though Belle left the 4-H Center for the last time, she won't stop helping educate. Her Her send-off to the sea was live-streamed to classrooms around Georgia, and she'll even have a tracker on her so people can keep tabs on her journey.
You'll be able to find the link on our Facebook page, and so if you do want to kind of see Belle's journey, where she's going, we've done it in the past, but we're kind of a lot more hopeful with this. Technology has improved a lot in the last 5 years since our last sea turtle, so we're excited to see how much longer her tracking may go.
So cool. The Burton 4-H Center, where Belle lived, reaches more than 8,000 students and adults each year with their environmental education program. Well, we'll have a look at what's coming up at 6 when we come back, and of course, Bill will have another look at tonight's forecast.
Run forward and give back at the YMCA Maple Leaf Walk Run, presented by Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning. Join us in person or virtual with a 5K, 5-mile, half marathon, and kids fun run, an event for everyone. Register at laxymca.org.
Welcome to Wesco. Welcome to huge selection and savings. Creep up on savings all month long with our Progressive sale. The more you spend, the more you save. $50 off a $500 purchase. $125 off $1,000. $300 off $2,000, $600 off $3,000. The savings never end on bedding, recliners, dining, and more. Wesco and Sparta, where white glove delivery and setup are always free. Tell them Peyton sent you.
No one goes all in on made-from-scratch freshness like Papa Murphy's. Because when you go all in, people notice. Go all in with the Triple Pet Pizza for just $11.99. Papa Murphy's. Change the way you pizza.
Attention foodies. With this fusion of prime rib steak, melted provolone, and other magical melty stuff, Arby's is now officially a fusion restaurant. Chef Smooch, Arby's, we have the meat.
Backed by popular demand, Hy-Vee drive-through flu shot clinics. Just follow the signs in your Hy-Vee parking lot to get your flu shot right from your car. It's easy, convenient, and no appointment or prescription is necessary. Drive-through flu shots are offered on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 3 to 7 p.m. Or get your flu shot inside your Hy-Vee pharmacy at any time with no appointment necessary. Plus, when you get your flu shot at Hy-Vee, you get a 20-cent Hy-Vee fuel saver.
The Socialist Squad led the charge to defund the police and eliminate bail for dangerous felons. Now violent crime is surging in Wisconsin.
More people have been killed in Milwaukee this year than in any previous year.
Mandela Barnes attacked the Kenosha police and incited more violence.
The officer's deadly actions attempted to take a person's life in broad daylight. This felt like some sort of vendetta.
Mandela Barnes, dangerously liberal on crime.
I'm Ron Johnson, and I approve this message.
Run forward and give back at the YMCA Maple Leaf Walk Run, presented by Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning. Join us in person or virtual with a 5K, 5-mile, half marathon, and kids fun run, an event for everyone. Register at laxymca.org.
Tonight on the CBS Evening News, the world in mourning after the loss of Queen Elizabeth II. A look back at the remarkable life of Britain's longest-serving monarch as tributes pour in from around the world. From her history-making reign to the barriers she broke, how Queen Elizabeth is being remembered, and where the monarchy will go from here as King Charles III now ascends the throne. That's all tonight here on the CBS Evening News.
And coming up on Newsday Now at 6, the national debt currently sits over $30 trillion, and the economy has seen record-level inflation. The Fed has raised interest rates to curb that inflation, but financial experts are concerned about the possibility of a recession. We speak to an expert to explore how you can protect your money amid the uncertainty. That story and more tonight at 6.
And breezy and warm for your outdoor plans this evening. Hazy sunshine as we look live through CityCam 8. Temperatures still in the low to mid 80s for most. Will drop into the 60s overnight. 66 here in the Cross, and one more warm day tomorrow. Highs around 83 degrees, but rain chances return region-wide by tomorrow night. And we're going to have to deal with periodic rain through the weekend. Not going to rain all the time, but have that rain gear handy. Cooler with highs only in the 60s, and still a chance of showers into the start of next week.
All right, thanks a lot, Bill, and thank you so much for joining us tonight at 5. We appreciate your time. We hope you'll join us again at 6.